Hello everybody, welcome to the tutorial of Chico Buarque's song Parade, which he wrote in 1966 to lyrics by Bob Russell in 1967. This is an English version of La Banda, which you will also find on my channel like the original version, French and Italian, under the title La Banda as a Banda. So you will have the choice, and why not change the language, since I have tried to reproduce exactly the same harmonic line. I have transposed the song for you in the easiest key, I mean C. So today we will not need to make good use of the transposition for digital piano. Nevertheless, it is always necessary to read the description of everything I offer you on my channel to check well what is the value of the transposition key and to apply if it's necessary. Naturally, if it's at 0, it's symbolized by the two letters K and T. That is, there is nothing to modify. Today, for example, it is 0. An acoustic piano well tuned on the 440 will do the trick. And the last word you will find in another video under the title Guide to help you with the general understanding of the song. It's a walk, the flow of which is not so easy, but we will see together how to proceed to have fun very simply. So let's go to the action. We are beginning by C6 for the introduction. So I suggest to use two modes, chords and the march. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2, 3, 4. So we're going to have a look first for the scale of C. Everybody knows the scale of C, but let's have a look, check it out again. I'm talking in degrees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, measure 7 and root. So let me give you a trick on all my tutorials, because it's very important to know this trick. You will find always from you see the root on the top, a semitone below the major 7, and the semitone below it will be the 7. I mean the 7, it will be from the fifth, just fifth. You will find is a sun minor, that's the 7, and it's a sun major. So we have C7, major 7, and C7. So semitone below you will always find in all tonality. It will be not a trick if it was not. So find the major 7 and the semitone below the 7. For example, C7, C major 7. Okay. So and now we're going to use for our first harmony, it will be C6, 1, 2, 3. We're going to use the root, the third major with the E, the G will be the fifth, and the sixth will be A. So C6, so 1. Okay. So if you can play with the march, you can play the root, 1, 2, 3. The 3 it will be the fifth. The fifth of the, and I reverse the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on all the harmonics. If you try to use the march, okay. So I mean 1, 2, 3, 4, and again. So the 1 is the root, the 2 will be the chord, the 3 that the fifth reverse, okay, and the 4 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, pom, pom, pom. Okay? So, this introduction is very easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we start to sing in the song. There's a circus parade. C, 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 B, A, G. Okay? So, let me, we have two refrain and two verse. So let's have a look on the first on the, because we are start by the refrain. It's not me that the song, of course. There's a circus parade. That's the G7. We see after let me have a look on all you can play on all the first refrain, just only to sing very simply like this. There's the circus parade, and there's the lions parade, and there's a Christmas parade, and Pasadena parade, and there's the baby parade, and there's the beauty parade. I get the point, I've been made, we love to watch a parade. Okay, so you see, very easy. And then we'll see after all we can play. There's the circus parade, there's the lion parade. Okay, we'll see that in a second time. So let's have a look first on the harmonies. Okay, there's the circus parade. We have the G7. You see what is important to make the difference between the major 7 and the 7. And now you know that. So root, third, fifth, 7, because have a look on the scale of G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root, in degrees of course. So we have G, B, D, F. Okay. And the Lions Parade. C major 7. C major 7, root, third, fifth, major 7. We keep the fifth and the major 7 in place, and we reverse the C on the top and the third major on the top. So now it's rest the G, the B, the C, and the E. Okay, and there the Christmas A7 scale of A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root, third, fifth, 7. So we have just used the G on the top from the bottom. So you can play the both if you want, but we are playing the root. Or it's up to you. It's an option. You can play the both or just only the 7. So we have the G, the 7, the third, which will be the C sharp and the E. Okay, and the root again if you want. It's an option. Okay, and the Christmas parade. Next one, it will be the D7 scale of D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root third, fifth, 7. You see, semitones below the major 7 and semitones below. It's one tone below the root, in fact, also. It's the second way to understanding that. So C, D7. So again from the start. There's a circus parade, and there's a Lions parade, and there's the Christmas parade, and Pasadena, G7 again, parade, and C major 7 again. Second line, exactly the same chords, and there's a baby parade, and there's the beauty parade. I get the point, I've been made, we love to watch a parade. So again with the chords, and there's a baby parade, G7, and there's the beauty parade. C major 7, I get the point, A7, I've been made, D7, we love to watch, G7, a parade, C major 7. So, and now let's have a look on how we can play the march. There's a circus parade. Where is the fifth of the G? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's the D. So we keep the root in place, and the D is coming, it's reversed like this. So there's a circus parade, and there's a Lions parade. Okay, see? But we didn't have time to use the fifth fifth, it will be the G, of course, reverse, but we didn't have time. I mean, say again, there's a circus parade, and there's a Lions parade, and there's a Christmas. We jump directly on the next chord, the A, and same thing for the other one, Christmas parade. So it's a root, only a root, the root of the A. Christmas parade, D7 and Pasadena, G7 parade. Now we are time because we're employed. We are looking for the second line. So parade, and there the baby. You play the fifth, okay, like this. And there the baby parade. Okay, G7, and there's a. Again, and there the baby just between the Christmas parade and there the person parade, and there the baby parade, and there the beauty you have time to play the fifth. Where the fifth of the G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's the D, so I reverse the D. Parade, and there's the baby parade, and there's the beauty parade, I guess. And then C major 7, we didn't have time to play the fifth. I get the point, A7, I've been made. D with a root, we love to watch. G7, parade, C major 7. So I know again on time. There's in slow motion. There's a circus parade, and there's a lions parade, and there's a Christmas parade, and Pasadena parade, and there's a baby parade, and there's a beauty parade. I guess a point I've been made. We love to watch a parade. 2, 3, 4, and 1. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Because at the end of the refrain. And now let's have a look for the first verse. You only have G, C, D, E. You only have. So first, all the chord of the verse. C major 7. Have to separate and you sure gonna whine. G7. Cause at your chest, on chest, you are from the major mode to the minor mode. The B become a B flat. Because it will be a third minor. Okay? From the B to the B flat. Cause at your chest, you gotta wave. C7, C7, root third, fifth, 7. Oh, so you keep the fifth and the 7 in place, and you reverse the third, the E. Okay, you can play, of course, again the root, but you are playing the root with your left hand. It's an option. You do what you want, but it will be enough if you play the G, the B flat, and the E. So again, from the start. You only have to separate, and you sure gonna smile. Cause at your chest you gotta wait for yourself. F major 7, scale of F, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, and root. We need this major 7. Roots at 5th major 7, F, A, C, E. Okay? Yes. Oh, why? And then the words are very simply, it will be la 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 la. So la 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 la. So la la la. E7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, scale of E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7, root third, 5th, 7, E, A flat, B, D. La 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 la. A7 again. La 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 la. D7. Major 7 and now minor 7. La la. From the major mode to the minor mode, the F sharp become an F. La 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 la. See, we have 2 tones to make the third major and 1 tone and a half. 3 semitones to make the minor mode. La 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 la. So, and now slowly we just need the chord. You only have to separate and you sure gonna smile. Cause at your chest you gotta wait for yourself for a while. La 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 la. Okay? Now with a march, the rhythm. Okay. You only have to separate and you sure gonna smile. Cause at your chest you gotta wait for yourself for a while. La 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 la. So let's have a look in slowly in detail. You only have to separate, so C and G, to separate, and you should gonna want with the fifth reverse at the D, G and D, gonna smile, cause that your chest, because there's nothing changed for bass, because from the major mode to the minor mode, it's nothing changed. It will be the G, the root, so it's nothing changed. It will be the G and the D. You're gonna smile, cause that your chest, you gotta wait, and on the C, of course, wait for yourself. F major 7 for a while, therefore, so we have time to play the C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the fifth. For a while, la 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 la. On E, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the B, the fifth. So I revert the B, okay? Again, la 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 la. The A, where is the fifth? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Minor mode or major mode, same thing. Will be the E. La 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 la. The D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the A. So D and A. La 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 la. Major mode to minor mode, nothing changed. Yes, you remember. So the D and the A. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, again from slowly. You only have to separate, and you should gonna smile, cause at your chest you gotta wait for yourself for a while. La 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 la. So if you want to play the reverse of the D, it's a fundamental position you can use, okay? You see? You have the choice. You make your choice by yourself. It's up to you. La 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 la. Like this or like this. La la. You say ooh la 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 la. There's a different way, but it will be the same. In fundamental position, that in the guide, because it will be more clear for you. Major mode to minor mode, okay? But you can, from this reverse, to use the major mode to the minor mode. It will be just a reverse. That's it. So the first verse is over, and now let's have a look at the second verse. It will be slightly the same, just but not at the end. So, and then the long rotation there, the gigantic volume. And not in case you haven't looked at the sound they produce. La 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 la. That's changed now. La 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 la. See, that's a slight, subtle difference. Okay. La 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 la. Why? It's because the next one will be a refrain again. Okay, so now slowly with a chord, and then the long rotation there, the gigantic volume. Oh, not in case you haven't looked at the sound they produce. La 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 la. And now with the march. And then the long rotation there, the gigantic volume. Oh, not in case you haven't looked at the sound they produce. La 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 la. G7 and C. Okay? Or just like this, bum bum. Okay? But you can open your hand, but it's up to you. I mean, you can play the root on the top or the root on the top. It's not very, it's up to you. So again, maybe and And then the long protection there, the gigantic volume. Oh, not in case you ever look at the sound they produce. La 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 la. And now at the end the refrain, there the circus parade. G7, and there the Easter parade. C7, major 7, sorry. July the 4th, A7, a parade. D7, Thanksgiving Day, G7 parade. C major 7, and there's some battle parade. G7, Columbus Day, a parade. C major 7, and the policeman. A7 parade. D7, in everybody's G7 parade. C major 7, and then the end, and Labor Day. A7, a parade. D7, and there the veterans. G7 parade. C major 7, inauguration. A7 parade. D7, and everything. G7 a parade. And it will be the last, the end of the song. So you can do inauguration parade and everything. If you want to, very simply at the end of the song, the ending, and every parade. F, E minor 6, D minor 7, and C. So F, A, C, very easy. E minor 6, E, G, D, C. Wow. D minor 7, you see, bum 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 with your left hand, very easy. D minor 7, D, the F, the A, and the C, and then the N, C7, bum 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 bum. Of course, we can bum 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 bum. We can play with a lot of possibilities, but so this one will be good for beginners. Bum 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 bum. Okay. So again, with the harmony. Okay. With the march. Sorry. There the circus parade, and there the Easter. That's the last refrain, of course. There's a circus parade, and there's a Easter parade. July the 4th a parade, Thanksgiving Day a parade, and there's some battle parade. Columbus Day a parade, and the policeman parade, in everybody's parade. And Labor Day a parade, and there the veterans parade, inauguration parade, and everything a parade. But you can maybe you can chain if you want with the other language, Italian, French, Brazilian. You will find on my channel, and you can, and then you can sing all the night. This beautiful song. So let's have a look now, maybe in time. The last refrain, of course. There the circus parade, and there the Easter parade. July the 4th a parade, Thanksgiving Day a parade, and there's some battle parade. Columbus Day a parade, and the policeman parade, in everybody parade, and a Labor Day parade, and there the veterans parade, inauguration parade, and everything a parade. Okay. So I think you have all the tools to make this song, because there's not a lot of harmony. I've simplified everything, but this is only maybe the more difficulty to be to make the rhythm. but it will be not very hard because this is very simple. I mean, there's a circus bell. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bum 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 it's so easy, but in detail, very slowly, because on the text, there's a circus parade, and there the Easter parade, July the 4th parade, Papa gave me parade, and there's some battle parade, Columbus Day parade, and the policeman parade, in everybody's parade, and Labor Day parade, and there the Veterans Parade, inauguration parade, and everything a parade. Oh, I think you have all the tools. So let's have a look on all my channel. You can explore this one. You will maybe discovering my big love for Michel Legrand, Tom Jobim, and other ones. And I've tried to make a lot of tutorials for just only to enjoy, to take the pleasure of the voice piano, and I hope you enjoy also too, because this is my big pleasure to do all these beautiful songs. And I hope to see you again on my channel. And thank you very much for your attention. And don't forget the word enjoy. Bye bye.